tripped out. I'm so tripped out that I'm out here in the world doing wild shit, letting that shit float around the world where it can come back and attack me on YouTube. Normally, when somebody lie on you, you know how the fuck you feel. You know what I'm saying? We can go, actually, we're going to go over that. When somebody starts telling all these lies or whatever the fuck, normally you jump up, no, you lying on me, man. You know, and you go all into it or whatever the fuck. I ain't on that. You see, I'm not vexed. I'm not moved. I don't give a fuck. Because honestly, I think you're trying too hard on a realistic level. But before we start exploring why is this nigga trying too hard, let's think about what he's trying to say. He's trying to make me into a homosexual. Like I give a fuck about what he thinks about any goddamn thing, first of all. But why you trying to frame me that way? Why you trying to frame me on some effeminate shit? Because you have to take down what you see is my masculinity or whatever. That's all that is. We're gonna get into it though. Let me yeah, I know I'm only using an excuse to go smoke a cigarette. So give me a couple of fucking seconds and I'll be right back.
Glad you came in. Please sit.
Thank you, Mr. Erickson.
Ronnie's fine.
Ronnie, well, I know you'll be mostly interfacing with Howard, but as one of the three partners at La Cardagas, I just wanted to personally welcome you.
Well, thank you.
All right. Switch out, bitch. Damn. All right. So, I want to talk about dealing with situations and handling problems. And I want to go over things point by point. You know what I mean? Like I said, I haven't been up long. It's 4:33. I'll say I've been up about 30 minutes. Time enough to make my coffee and see what the fuck was in my inbox. Right? Alright. So I see this dude got some real fruity, faggoty shit talking about me. Now, I don't know about the next person when they get lied on, how they feel about it, but most people don't really respond positively when somebody creating a story about them. First thing you want to do is defend yourself normally, one, or you want to like snap on the person who's making up the lie or whatever. I've been dealing with this YouTube shit a little bit way too long to keep going for the same shit over and over again. Right? That's the first thing. Second, I really don't feel compelled to try to prove to nobody my masculinity, if you understand what I mean. Like what's going on right now, you got this motherfucker, I guess he's trying to spread some narrative about me engaging in some type of wild ass homosexual activity or some old bullshit. And I'm like, when motherfuckers get online, it's real fucking easy to say some shit and motherfuckers run behind what they hear real fucking quick. Seldomly do people ever stop and say, where the fuck you get that information from? How the fuck you know? How do we know that's true? Blah, blah, blah. People would rather think the worst, you know what I'm saying, and then be proven that they're wrong. People would rather accept the worst about you than be proven wrong than give you the benefit of the doubt from the beginning. So because of that, I'm not wasting no time with that shit. That's the first thing. Second little thing, whatever the fuck, I'm like, how come every time this dude got something to say about me, it's always something about some sexual shit? Every time this dude got something to say, it's something sexual. And I'm like, what you, like, when you, like, trying to make me out, like, when you was trying to make me out to be some impotent dude that, you know what I'm saying, I need to have all type of apparatus to, like, please a female. What was you on that for? Like, what you trying to turn females against me or make it seem like, you know what I mean, I had some type of sexual dysfunction or whatever? Why is that important to you? Like, to try to make me seem like I'm lacking sexually, right? Because you're not a man. Then you come back with some Styles had this done, then Styles did that. Come on, dude. Seriously? You sat up talking to somebody, that's what the conversation was. Like, yo, this happened because I was there and I saw it, and then this happened, and then Styles did that. Get the fuck out of here. That's the conversation you having with somebody? So, I mean, just on some real shit. You trying to paint me out as being gay, but then you trying to, like, perpetrate the fraud. Like, you online talking to somebody, and somebody gave you some information on me, right? I understand your ass is upset because, you know what I mean, motherfuckers is talking about your baby moms. It will make anybody upset. That's the reason why I did this shit. Real talk. All the information that's going on about your life and all that and the shit that she's divulged to other people, that ain't my place to talk about. It ain't my place to talk about where you are in your life and all that old shit, dude. I keep saying that. It ain't my place to talk about it, and it's something easy to attack. On a realistic level, just plain and fucking simple, just separate of this, I don't understand how a person in your position ain't focusing on something else anyway. This period, like why YouTube is your focus so much, and then on top of that, the dudes on YouTube, you go overboard to try to paint a picture about me and anybody you beefing with. But I'm like, man, if only you would, exert the same energy to your life, maybe you can get something done. Now, honestly, what am I supposed to do? Argue with you? This dude had a motherfucking show up. He's saying something. His show was lies versus truth while he's lying with a phone number up. What's that phone number? So like other people gonna call in to talk to you about what you're saying about me, or did you have that number for me to call? That don't make no sense if I don't know when the fuck you going online. You don't call me or hit me up, email me or nothing to let me know you going online. Or like you having the show with a number up, right? Makes it seem like I had every opportunity to call your show. But if I'm not aware of when the show is going on, it's some bullshit. If you got some bullshit in the title about me, what I look like calling you to explain some shit that you created? That don't make no fucking sense. Then when you have that truth versus lies, what you talking about? You the one, you just said that bullshit earlier today. I'm not arguing what the fuck you talking about, because I'm like, dude, that'll make me gay to even engage that stupid shit. Like, you couldn't even realize how gay it made you sound even bringing that bullshit out. I'm not going back and forth with you over some fruity ass shit that you made up. That's dumb than a motherfucker. Then for you to come back, truth versus lies, what's the competition? You lied about buying your daughter a truck. Now, if you didn't lie about buying your daughter a truck, prove it. Plain and simple. Prove it. Now, on the flip side of it, even the bullshit that you talking about me, prove it. Plain and simple. I'm not going through none of that dumb shit with your goofball ass, dog. You trying way the fuck too hard. Dig this here, man. With me, with Miss L, with Kevin, with Jimmy, with everybody you get into it with. Jamila, every motherfucking body. Dude, you jump out the motherfucking back door every time you think you about to get dogged out. Don't worry, LA. Don't nobody give a fuck that you a deadbeat. These motherfuckers knew that you was a deadbeat low life before, you know what I'm saying? Before they even started giving you money, man. And despite the fact knowing that you wasn't doing shit with your life and you wasn't doing shit with your kids, these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, knew what time it was when they motherfucking gave you that bread, dog. They know you wasn't gonna do shit. So listen. I think the best thing for you, my nigga, is to just go ahead and keep on begging for your motherfucking bread and keep trying to be, you know what I'm saying, the YouTube man. You know what I'm saying? Keep on trying to go viral, keep trying to blow your name up and all that old good shit. I think that's what's best for you, dog. But the rest of this other shit, yeah, man, you trying too hard, homie. On top of all of that, right? Excuse me. Normally, motherfucker come with something like this, it'll piss you off. In the real world, if a motherfucker going around spreading some old bullshit like, yeah, so-and-so happened, and Styles did so-and-so. Normally in the world, you hear a motherfucker talking that fucking slick and saying some stupid shit about you. You run up on them and you bust they shit. Right? You confront them, call them out, whatever. And if it means something to you, then you whoop their ass because they were smearing your reputation. This nigga LA don't know shit about me. Number one. Number two. Excuse me. Number two, he's gonna talk shit regardless. Check this out, right? On this whole situation, what am I supposed to do? Like seriously, what am I supposed to do? This nigga said some shit about me or whatever that ain't true. I said it ain't true. That's it. I'm supposed to argue with him about his lie. I'm supposed to, I'm gonna come whoop your ass. No, dog. I already said I'm done with you. I was just telling Tone Space yesterday. when we was finding out, well, not when we was finding out, because he already knew. When I was finding out that you wasn't on shit, it just became super fucking hilarious, right? Then it was like, we was both like, man, dude, fuck that nigga. Ignore that nigga. Side note, this nigga right now was going in on motherfucking LA and shit because, well, I'm sorry, LA was going in on this nigga because dude reviewed it. I asked him to review a song. He reviewed the song, said he liked the song, said the little strong points of the song. Since the song refers to, I refer to LA in the song, of course LA ain't gonna like the song. And then he was mad somebody he thought he was cool with, like, hey man, that song, he got you, right? Now, fuck the fact that when he did it to, you know what I'm saying, Tone Space. When he did it to Tone Space, it was different. You know, he heard the song, oh, Tone Space, I think Styles got you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to have to get in this, so and so. Then, so when Tone Space says it, it's wrong, it's fucked up. Tone Space is all these names, all that old dumb shit. Tone Space didn't call you out your name and all that when you said that I got him with the song. He didn't go through none of that. And then you was like, you trying to let him know that you felt he had to step his shit up. Now, when it's you don't got to do nothing. Everybody else is, oh, no, you judged that wrong. You a clown. You a clown. For all the ways that he went out, Tone Space was a tranny and all this other bullshit. As soon as he got the same thing he do with everybody. He was a tranny, he was this, he was that, he was gay, look at this, look at that, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't respond, it's just like, you respond, it makes you look fucking stupid because you keep going back and forth with a motherfucker over some dumb shit, and all he really want is to make you look some kind of way to try to save face. I'm not going through that. We talked about this yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Before the shit even jumped the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole even before I even got online, I told dude I was gonna get online. I was like, he did a reaction show, him mad. I'm pretty sure he is. My father was trying to hit the damn settings. What up, Dub? I'm pretty sure the nigga is mad. I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about how mad he is. I knew he was gonna be mad. You feel what I'm saying? Tone Space knew he was gonna be mad. When I got online to make him mad. That was the whole point. He had already put up that bullshit about me. That's why I was like, oh, okay, you gonna come with some bullshit? I'm just gonna tell the truth. You didn't pay for your daughter's truck. I don't gotta say nothing else. I don't have to argue with you. I don't have to go back and forth. I don't have to prove fucking nothing. Because all we gotta do is get your baby mom. I don't know what this motherfucker talking about though, but hey, I appreciate you stopping through though. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. At any rate, I'm like, man, so he made Tone Space look psycho. I'm sure he did. And the wild part about it, that's the reason why the name of this is You Trying Too Hard. You going through all kinds of fucking like, if you gonna make Tone Space look psycho at this stage in the game, what's it based on? Because that man told you that, you know what I'm saying, you got in a song. That's what your problem is. Your problem is, you know what I'm saying, he agreed with Styles. That's your problem. So because of that, you going extra hard on this dude, you a clown, dude. You's a clown. Y'all didn't have no motherfucking beefs. Y'all didn't have nothing extra going on. Soon as that motherfucker said something about that, he said, damn, he went 4+ hours. On what? On what? Like, I'm trying to figure out what V-Dub talking about. Anyway, okay. Well, like I said, me and Tone Space, I wish my phone was by me so I could show the text messages, but I don't want to put my man phone number out there or whatever. If you could see the text that was going back and forth between me and this dude, we was laughing our asses off the whole time. I told Tone Space what was going to happen. I told him. Y'all don't believe me, you know what I'm saying? Hit up Tone Space show, because I'm pretty sure he going to mention it or whatever at one point or another. Shout out Space, you know what I mean? It's 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 out there, so it's too early to be hitting them. But I would hit them right now and shit and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, get on the phone and tell these motherfuckers what time it is. We sat up and plotted this whole shit out. I'm not the one with the information. You dig what I'm saying? I know this much. I'm gonna put it like that. I know this much. That nigga Tone Space is sitting on the info. Real motherfucking talk. The little shit that I motherfucking know don't even touch the iceberg of what that nigga know. That's what that nigga LA scared of. So that's why he's scrambling extra motherfucking hard. Now, I'm just saying personally, man, if one of my motherfucking kids' moms was sitting up here talking to, you know what I'm saying, a dude that I was having a problem with, yeah, I'd probably be worried about what the fuck she told him to. I mean, if I was living in the basement on YouTube lying and begging and shit, and then people in my real life knew how fucked up I was, and I was scared about that shit being revealed, oh hell yeah, I would be panicking like a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? But since I don't suffer from bullshit nigga-itis, that ain't an issue of mine. You know what I'm talking about? When you online trying to perpetrate the fraud of being all these extra things, these little panic moments right now and shit is what every liar fucking dreads being exposed. Real shit, that's why they lie. These motherfuckers lie because they're scared of being who the fuck they are, and then they frame it in a way that they have to come back and then make up for all them lies. That's why you see a liar always jumping from left foot to right foot or whatever. Come on, man. The thing a liar fears most is exposure. I'm not trying to hear that. Like my man Doug say, he did a reaction show, him mad. All I saw was some shit about Styles return to favor. Some old bullshit. What you talking about, dude? Period. That's all I feel. Like, what you talking about, right? And then on top of that, like I said, what can I do? I've been wanting to whoop this nigga's ass for like months. It ain't about to happen. I can't go to his town. If I go to that nigga town, the motherfucking police gonna be waiting for me to park. I'm straight. I'm cool on it. That ain't nothing I'm really trying to deal with. If y'all had any idea how hard it was to get the fuck up out under the thumb of the system, like when you dealing with nigga shit, right, just on a realistic level, when you dealing with nigga shit, that's how you end up getting yourself straight and then getting right back into some shit because of nigga shit. This is nigga shit. When I tell the nigga on a legal level, hey dog, I'm sick of you running your mouth and lying on me. I want to beat your motherfucking ass. Now, if I'm not a threat to you and all of those dumb shit like you keep saying and you ain't scared, then we should go ahead and be able to work this shit the fuck out, right? But time and time again, my man backed the fuck down. He don't want that. He talk all kinds of shit, but when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, let's get this, right? That motherfucker started talking about how grown men don't fight, he don't fight, this, that, and the other. But then he'll turn right back around and say how he'll knock this person out, beat this person, and beat that person. And I'm like, well, come on with it. Show me. Show me that you'll do all that old shit. Show me that I'm the bitch that you keep trying to make me out to be. And the nigga won't do the shit. And then he'll just keep running his mouth. And to me, it's like some little kid shit. That's how you get in nigga shit. Because in nigga shit, a motherfucker keep doing something after you tell them to stop. It's like they either challenging you to make them fucking stop, or it's like you ain't gonna do shit. And you know when it comes around with nigga shit, we always gotta show a motherfucker something. You did? Oh, I'm gonna show you can't keep talking about me. Or I'm gonna show you so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. Like the case I called when I kicked in that motherfucking door. I went out there with motherfucking all kinds of murderous intentions. Bullshit ain't nothing. I went out there like, man, regardless of how fed up I was or how I painted the picture about the games old girl was playing and all that old dumb shit, I was fed the fuck up. So when I showed the fuck up or whatever, I was operating on being fed the fuck up. 5 years later, right, I swear to God, every time I went to motherfucking court, I was like, man, I wish I just motherfucking said fuck that bitch that day, like I had always said. You dig? That one day of you ain't gonna pull this shit on me gave me 5 years of extra drama with 4 years in the penitentiary hanging over my head the entire time. You dig what I'm saying? At this stage in the game, when I get mad and I'm just reacting, yeah, it's easy, like, yo, nigga, I'll fuck you up, and then it's like, Yeah, dog. I ain't even got no 10 G's to put up for no bond this time. They lock me the fuck up, I'ma be locked the fuck up. I ain't trying to sit up in the thing like that. I ain't trying to come to Michigan and be trying to get bond in another state. I don't know how Michigan bond work. Y'all got bondsmen or how that shit work. I ain't trying to be out there stuck up in the motherfucking thing fucking with you like that. What up, Top? I'm like, over what? Over some YouTube shit? Cause you sitting on YouTube lying about some dumb shit? Any motherfucking body you talking to or whatever the fuck you talking about has no bearing in my motherfucking life. It's just I don't like you. And I don't want that whole little black man ego, you know what I'm saying, dick measuring contest bullshit. I ain't letting that shit affect my life no more. I was right. He was projecting his inadequacy and limited perspective on everyone else while having a small... Dude, that's... the whole point of what, you know what I'm saying, I was talking about in the shit that, shit that I discovered by fucking with Tone Space. Dude is fucked up out here. And I'm not talking about he's fucked up financially. I'm talking about dude is fucked up out here. And then what I mean by that, when you, like, to me, it's sad. To me, it's sad to the motherfucker. I'm like, I don't know if y'all can, like, feel my energy right now, whatever, and the jokes he thinks, the joke and the things he reached for seem odd. Now it really makes sense. Listen, man. Like, on a realistic level, all of us are struggling. You dig what I'm saying? We all are struggling to a certain degree. Like, you know, like, no matter, like, we got this big-ass fucking house or whatever the fuck, whether you got this house, an apartment, whatever the fuck it is, you juggling, right? You juggling it. Ain't none of us, you know what I'm saying, sitting on bread like that. I mean, whether you comfortable or whether, you know what I'm saying, you living hand to mouth, whatever. Ain't none of us sitting on a level that we're happy with where the fuck we at, really. We might be comfortable where we at, but I don't think that nobody is really sitting there where they at. So we can't really make a big deal about how this person live or where that person live or what their decor look like and all that other shit. It's just little easy shit to attack. You know what I'm saying? That's why people do the shit. But yo, when you see a person who's the ringleader of the attacks, who always got something to say about everybody else, who always trying to point out somebody else's limitations, and I'm like, man, before you even say go, this nigga got all these fucked up things in his motherfucking life. And it's like, you want to just completely ignore that shit and talk about everybody you want to, man, that shit don't work with me. So, what I'm saying now, when I see a motherfucker like going out the back door like, what? I did what? Alright, homie, like, you ain't even thinking about how gay you sound saying that shit. Where you supposedly got that information from? Right? And then on top of that, you get that type of information and that's what you want to run back and talk about? Like, dude, come on, I got what done to me? In what position? What you talking about? I'm like, even when I read that shit the first time, like, Styles got so-and-so done to him, so-and-so. And I'm like, as opposed to what? What you talking about? Standing up as opposed to kneeling? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what, sitting in a chair? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you talking about? Then you come back with some, this shit happened, then you return the favor. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with your mind? They're like, that's some shit you come like, how gay are you that that's the shit you think of? That's the shit that you want to share with motherfuckers. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some extra wild shit to me. Like, dude, for real? That's what you come with? Like, I don't give a fuck what you saying about me. I'm just like, why that shit? Like, dude, there's a million, like, you done tried to dog everything about me, from my girl to my dog to my motherfucking, my merchandise, all of those shit. Like, now you on some, like, for real? It went from me being inadequate sexually to, like, me being on some homo shit to me fucking with trannies. Now this shit, come on, dude. Like, you trying way too hard, bro. And I'm like, man, run with it. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. You trying to make me out to be gay or on some bisexual shit or whatever the fuck it is you trying to do, dog, that's the least of my concerns. That's the least of my worries, dog. You got way too much shit to deal with, dog. On a realistic level, when you, I don't know why y'all little kids come over here trying to talk to me, man. I don't even that shit. I have no fucking idea why you lame ass motherfuckers always come in, right? You come in on the back end of some shit and you got something to say. Take your, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no audience participation type shit, man. Take your ass the fuck home. Like, my show is an audience participation show, but that, like, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker say something about me and I respond. Nah, you don't get to come put your 2 cents in. You can either sit back and watch the fucking exchange or you can take your ass the fuck home. But other than that, man, goddamn, please get the fuck off my dick. Y'all niggas is sad as hell. And you know what the thing that bothers me the most is everybody that's one of his fans, usually I think it's him, but everybody that rocks with that nigga got the same mentality. If I don't like him and I don't really know him, I don't know you at all. What you think I feel towards you? Go sit the fuck down. Anyway, my whole point that I'm trying to make is like, yo, this is what YouTube is? For real? Alright. Like, this is grown man shit? This is 40-year-old man shit? Like, fuck me. I don't give a fuck who it is. This is 40-year-old man shit? A dude sitting up talking about some shit that supposedly went down with another dude predicated on what? And what you saying this shit for? And what you trying to get out of it? Get the fuck out my face, man. Like, even with that shit with you and your truck, and your daughter's graduation gift and all of that shit, right? One, the going consensus is you are financially, what's the word I'm looking for? You're financially challenged. You got some shit going on or whatever. The reason why that is, always pointed out is because you sit up on some self-righteous, holier-than-thou shit, pointing the finger at everybody else. And just like me, everybody is like, how can you say anything about somebody's fucking resources when you don't have any? How can you say anything about anyone's transportation when you don't have any? How can you say anything about somebody's relationship when you're not in one? How can you talk about how somebody living, how they spending their money when you don't have any? Those are the things that, are thrown at you, especially coming from me. Why you got my name in your mouth and always got something to say about me when obviously you lacking on all these points? You're trying to point this out about me, dude, but you're flawed in all those points you're trying to bring out. What are you talking about? Oh, you just a typical nigga on some hypocrite shit. You're trying too hard. When a nigga has to go all out, ooh, look, I got some dirt. On who? I ain't nobody. So when you get like trying your best to destroy a motherfucker who basically destroys his own reputation. I'm not trying to be popular. I'm not trying to be famous. But you're trying to make sure that I'm not popular or famous. But on YouTube, I kind of got a little influence. You can't take that away. You can't make that change. My shit is at least 9 years established. You can't do nothing with that. My numbers are still, it's like 8,600 subscribers on this channel. Remember, when I came back, it was 83 and some change. You ain't peeping that? My numbers ain't going nowhere. As long as I'm putting shit up on this fucking channel, as long as motherfuckers is looking for me, it's all, even the other little channels, they'll grow slowly, but they'll grow. See, I do more content than I do bullshit. Even though the last few months or whatever the fuck, I just been kind of focusing on you lame niggas and that black sector shit y'all talk about all the time. Nah, my shit is established off something completely different. I don't get it, man. I didn't get the little bit of notoriety I got behind being tough. I got the little notoriety I got behind being real. The people who follow me or whatever, they follow me because they like how blatantly, honest I am and how I don't give a fuck. I just talk about everything in my life. I don't have no shit to hide. I don't get why you motherfuckers is always trying, how can you lay out some type of deep, dark secret about a motherfucker who done told everything about himself? I don't get that. When y'all try to take little sound bites or little clips of shit that I said and try to flip the context of it and then turn it into something for yourself. Why? I don't need to make you motherfucking dudes seem weak with words. You niggas is just weak. Period. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, it all comes down to physical fucking presence. ain't none of y'all gonna come stand in mine. So what's the point? I've traveled through the country, I've moved around, I've been in a few states and a bunch of fucking cities. Dig this here, everywhere I go, a real dude is a real dude and a bitch nigga is a bitch nigga. Online, there's a whole bunch of bitch ass motherfuckers. How you can tell it's a bitch motherfucker because they're trying to keep their lives hidden while talking shit to everybody else who has the courage to show what's going on with them. Real talk. But the tripped out part about it, it's also reverse. You got a bunch of bitch motherfuckers who finally, who worked up the courage to get on camera, and now that they did that, they believe that that gives them an advantage, so everybody else who ain't getting on camera is at a loss. Nah, it's just some motherfuckers don't want to put their face out there. You dig what I'm saying? So you can't argue with motherfuckers about, well, why won't you cam up? Won't you cam up? They don't really have to. Them camming up really don't do shit other than you being able to put a face to a voice. But on the flip side of that shit, when you look around this motherfucker, everybody's trying to compete and challenge each other with dumb shit. Man, like I said, tell that motherfucker to show where he live at. Point blank. Do a walkthrough of your house. I'm not trying to just clown you because you living in your mom's house and no shit like that, because that's a joke in onto itself. Walk through the house. All you have to do is walk through the house with the camera on or whatever, and all you gotta do is do a little sweeping shot of every room that you in. Just walk through. You ain't gotta narrate, you ain't gotta describe nothing, you ain't gotta point nothing out. The reason why that nigga can't do that because he doesn't have a presence in that house. That's the whole reason why I'm saying this shit. Oh wow, that's what y'all spreading? Y'all spreading rumors about my partner Shadow? Wow, that's kind of crazy. Shadow's a good dude too. What up, Concrete? Shadow's a really good dude, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have our little moments and shit or whatever the fuck where he pisses me off because he be on some scatterbrain shit. But y'all should hope to meet a motherfucker like Shadow in your life, dog. A motherfucker that holds you down every motherfucking time, you know what I'm saying, you ask for or whatever. A person who got money all the time, so if you have an emergency, they can really come through for you. A motherfucker who's thoughtful and all that old bullshit, you get along with his girl get along with your girl, that's rare. But hey, it's whatever. It's whatever, yo. See, y'all can sit around there and talk all that wild shit that you want to talk. I don't give a fuck about that. What up, B Beauty? Black Beauty. That shit's wild. That shit's wild, yo. And the crazy part, right? Dig this in, right? I told motherfuckers before, you know what I'm saying? This is Shadow's motherfucking best friend, and we get motherfucking bread together. Shadow used to do the show with me. Motherfuckers wouldn't even see Shadow's face and fell in love with Shadow's energy. He's a good motherfucker, dog. And that's how it is in the real world. Motherfuckers love Shadow. All my partners. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers love my buddies, man. I don't understand what the fuck, this nigga's talking about motherfuckers who ain't on YouTube. Him, you talking about Shadow, talking about my girl, talking about my dog. Come on, man. Seriously, man. Come the fuck on. My motherfucking homies, when my homies get on the show used to rock. Because our energies, you know what I'm saying, our energies complement each other. Everybody I have on the show, it's always you can always tell they're the comedic energy and I'm the straight, you know what I'm saying, I'm the straight-laced dude or whatever. Or they're the straight-laced dude and I'm the comedic energy. We always, you know what I'm saying, build off each other. You can tell that's how we have real interaction. Dude, you's a clown. You's a clown. My people are good people, yo. You's a fucking clown. Now, going back to what I was saying. What am I supposed to do? Seriously, what am I supposed to do? You sit out and you spread a rumor. I'm gonna jump up. That ain't true. That ain't true. For real, dude. Where you get that information from, bro? That's all I got to say. What you talking about, man? Prove it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't, because it's not motherfucking true. Say what the fuck you want to say. Keep on saying it. Paint pictures, draw pictures, do whatever the fuck you need to do. I don't care. Plain and simple. I can't give a fuck about no dumb, I'm 47, yo. Come on, man. Some shit pissed me off. You talking shit about my girl or whatever, that shit might, you know what I'm saying, get me a little wound up until I think about it. Other than that, yo, come on, man. They done talked about my kids, my grandmother, all kinds of shit. Y'all act like I'm new to this. Come on, man. That shit don't mean nothing. And then this dude started on this whole little shit because I've been like, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga. If I'm all these punks, I'm all these sissies, I'm all these bitches, you'll whoop my ass and all of that. Why ain't we got in the gym yet? Real conversation. Why we ain't boxed it out yet? That's what I don't get. So I'm saying, like, to me, you got a show full of bitch motherfuckers over there entertaining each other on some nana shit. That's all I fucking see. Other than that, I don't really see too much going on. But again, what am I supposed to do? So, man, say what you want to say. Say what you need to say, bro. Then on top of that, the shit make me mad to the motherfucker on one level, cause it's like I said, on a realistic plane, right? As soon as I saw the shit, right, I'm like, now I need to go whoop this nigga's ass. Like, this is the shit that'll make me fuck this nigga up. And I'm like, why does it seem like he's trying to make me mad? Like, he ain't just trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, just talk shit or whatever the fucking, like, you know, all these niggas is always trying to one-up each other with stupid shit that they say. Like, this nigga ain't trying to one-up me. This nigga's, like, really trying to burn me down on some wild shit. Then I started really looking at it. I'm like, why is he going so hard? What's wrong with this dude? Whatever the fuck his fixation is, I'm like, I really want to fuck this nigga up. I really just want to go to his crib, sit in the car. No, I'm not going to drive, you know what I'm saying, the Maxima, because everybody know what that motherfucker look like. And how many motherfuckers is riding around in an 89 Maxima with goddamn white rims? So I'm like, man, I would just be standing out like a sore goddamn thumb. You come out and see that shit. I want to come sit up in your shit in a beat up pickup truck. You sit on your block in a car ain't nobody paying no attention to. Wait till you walk out your motherfucking house and then come walk up right behind your motherfucking ass. And I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying, snuffing you or sneaking you. I'm just talking about catch your ass about 3 houses down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? 3 houses, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how when you sprint, when you take off running, you can clear 2 houses real quick. I don't need you 3 houses down. I don't want you to be able to do no double back retreat shit. I want to catch you, especially, and I want to catch you walking away from your house. So I want to come up behind you while you walk away from your house. You turn around and see me, and it's me, like me blocking your house. Like, your house is behind me, I'm here, you here. That's how I want it to be. Or catch you like at the store or some shit like that. And I'm going to leave that there. I just wish I could just catch your ass outside. That's it. I don't want to come to your house because, again, when you like base things off this, like me and Tone was talking about, because Tone was like, man, I want to just go to his city. I'm working on this. Nah, nigga, fuck that nigga, dude. You got too much to lose, man. We both do. Primarily, your freedom. You lose everything with that shit. Like, real talk. Like, that's stupid, Styles. No, listen to what I'm saying. Even when you go into court and you on bond or whatever, right? You ain't really free because you got that jail shit hanging over your motherfucking head, right? When you on paper like that, you really ain't free because everything you doing is magnified. They watching your shit through a motherfucking real fine lens, waiting for you to slip up on fines, on missing a date, on all that old dumb shit, or, you know, catching another case. Check it out, side note. I'm standing in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? We waiting for the judge to come, right? So when it's going on, you know, like the bailiff ain't in there. It's a bunch of motherfuckers yapping, and you just, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there waiting on, you know, the court to start. This Mexican dude comes in, right? He's talking to his fucking lawyer. His lawyer is pissed. I think I talked about this before. His lawyer is pissed, right? Now check it out. This is like a Monday or a Tuesday, right? It's like the beginning of the week. It's the early docket, right? How the fuck this nigga keep coming back? So, anyways, like I said, it's a Monday or Tuesday, and then the way Illinois work, they got the morning docket, the midday docket, then the afternoon docket, and then in Cook County, they got an evening docket when you go to Cook, you know what I'm saying, to the county jail or whatever. So anyway, I'm out here on the morning docket, so that's like basically when you go on the court anywhere between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, 8 in the morning and 10 in the morning, right? So we waiting on this damn, for the 9:30 call, the courtroom is motherfucking empty or whatever the fuck, there's people in there talking, people coming in, waiting on people. The bailiffs are bringing in the people who are in custody, whatever, letting them sit in. You know how it is when you're in court. You see the motherfuckers in the orange suits or whatever. But anyway, there was this dude who comes in, and he had just got bonded, like, I want to say Thursday. I mean, it was a crazy-ass case he was on, like a burglary, a stolen car, and some other wild shit. Anyway, the judge wasn't going to give him bond. But because of his job, it was like because of his job and his family situation, wherever the judge was being lenient, gave this nigga a bond. It was like he got a bond, got out for the weekend, did some more shit, got arrested, you know what I'm saying, got charged with some other shit, paid that bond separately, and then came to court like nothing happened. So when the lawyer was talking to him, like, yo, I just talked to you yesterday, why didn't you tell me about this other charge? And dude was like, oh, I forgot about it. How the fuck did you forget about sitting in jail all weekend? What the fuck is you talking about? And he's telling them like, yo, the judge ain't gonna like this, dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The judge is not gonna like this. Dude was the second motherfucker they called, right? And I was called right behind this thing. And I did talk about this. I'm saying this motherfucking judge, this judge was snatching motherfuckers out of court this day like I had never seen before. And dude standing there talking whatever the fuck, the judge was like, what happened? And he's telling the story or whatever. He's like, didn't you just get a bond? Well, I just gave you a bond for this, that, and the other, whatever, and then you go kill, you commit a crime in your company car. And you go over, like, you get out on a charge, and then you go out and commit the same charge in another county, and then come back here. You going to jail, and then straight snatch his ass out the courtroom. You dig what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying there's a lot of, like, I want to make sure I frame this, because I was making a whole point, and it's like kind of jumping everywhere, whatever. Because that dude came in, whatever, kind of distracted me for a second, right? I'm just saying this: after every motherfucking thing that I've been through, and everything that I've been seeing that's going on, and when it's easy to the motherfucker to get in trouble, and hard to the motherfucker to get up out that shit. That's really where I'm coming from. Truth be told, I want to go kill this nigga for this bullshit he on. I'm not even going to fucking joke with you. I really want to kill this like this goddamn fly right now. I want to kill this motherfucking nigga for this shit that he on. But I'm like, yo, come on. I'm going to go lay a motherfucker down because he's saying some stupid shit. And that's what I've been on this entire motherfucking time. Dude, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'll fucking hurt you. I'll hurt you. Oh, look, yo, you want to kill me because I want to quit the second. Oh, he fixated. I'm like, hold on, man. Who the fuck goes through this much motherfucking trouble trying to make themselves seem important? This shit is goofy. Hold up, man. Hold up. Check this out. This situation, right, is a stressful one. Dealing with all this retarded shit that's on YouTube. I'm not operating from a script. Everything that I'm saying is coming from a real fucking place, and it's coming in the moment. So if I'm talking about something, y'all coming in trying to be a distraction, and I say, I got distracted for a fucking second, kind of lost my point, and then come back, because ultimately what I was talking about was getting in trouble and doing dumb shit. That was the point that I was trying to make. Don't come along trying to, like, interrupt the show, and then talk about how I should not be interrupted. I can fix all that shit right now. Like, real talk. We can solve the problem of me being distracted real fucking easy. You dig? Now, I'll break it down. We grown folks. Real conversation. We grown folks. Y'all niggas is going around trying y'all motherfucking best to say whatever y'all can to be a distraction. What you want? I don't like Styles, yeah. So since somebody somebody else is saying something about him, I'm gonna get in on it. Based off what? What you so pissed about? So y'all trying to make it seem like the point y'all trying to push is we don't like Styles. That's more important than why you don't like Styles. It's just we don't like Styles. You trying to tell Styles that you don't like Styles and you want it to matter. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. A lot of times I sit on this motherfucker and I downplay my influence and I downplay who I am and I downplay this phony ass YouTube celebrity. But do you really want to know how I feel? Hold on 1 second. Let me refill my coffee cup. Not a problem.
Running Milk has no Chicago offices, and the lie detector test in question took place in California.
Kristen Balco lives in Chicago, and thanks to the cloud tax passed by the Chicago City Council, Running Milk's offices are both in California and Illinois.
Yes, but respectfully, Your Honor, they are not physically in Illinois.
But as Running Milk and its ilk have constantly reminded us, brick and mortar are things of the past. The cloud is the future.
Your Honor, so many of our witnesses will have to be flown in from San Jose, and that
And
doesn't
so many of our witnesses will have to be blown in from Chicago.
refute these groundless contingent of people.
But as Ms. Stevens pointed out, this shouldn't be about who shouts the loudest. Motion is denied. We'll hear the case here. Please have the Running Milk software spec sent to me by end of day. Thank you.
Just the first skirmish.
Everybody know that I'm a hothead. Everybody know that I'll flip the fuck out. That's what we know, the meltdowns as y'all call it. Now, how you know we dealing with a bunch of immature motherfuckers, that the fact that meltdown is a common expression that you motherfuckers use for when a person is yelling. It's never a person losing their fucking temper, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reasonable reason why they're yelling. Ain't nothing ever dealt with on an adult level. It's just, look at that. Right? Yeah. Dude sitting up here saying this old wild shit, getting online, doing shows dedicated to painting me some type of way. Yeah, it makes me mad than a motherfucker. Yeah, it makes me want to go put my motherfucking hands on this nigga. Right? But let's be fucking honest. What type of idiot would I motherfucking be to drive to this motherfucking state to jump on this nigga because he online lying about some shit because he embarrassed about his life? What the fuck do I look like? Yeah, it makes me very fucking angry. Because he's gonna keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. And why is he doing it? Because y'all niggas eat that shit up. Why you think he coming with it? Y'all sit around looking for something to make other motherfuckers feel some kind of way. I'm surprised it ain't more people online just committing suicide from the shit that you troll niggas do. I'm surprised it ain't motherfuckers like, because they will lock you up if they feel like that you was an influence trying to push somebody psychologically over the edge. They will lock your ass up for that. They will lock your ass up for cyberbullying. For some reason, they not policing it real motherfucking hard, but that shit is coming. Like, people ain't paying no attention. The climate is coming to that. I'm telling you, they're gonna start enforcing this motherfucking cyber justice bullshit. You'll see. At any rate, right now, there's all types of shit going on. People just attacking people, people fucking with people and all that other shit, right? Why? You can't make me believe that these are regular, well-adjusted fucking adults who draw up to them. They just draw fun. Like, check it out. Do you know how savage and just like, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just evil you would be implying people are if you say that people actually draw pleasure from tearing other people down? Now you think about it. We like violent movies. We like, you know what I'm saying, dramatic shit. You know, I'm not talking about comedy shit just gonna make us laugh and make us escape the moment for a minute. And just, you know what I'm saying, action where the violence is, you know what I'm saying, a result of, you know what I'm saying, the actions of, the violence and all that old bullshit is a result of the actions the characters are taking. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying we look to see the bad guy kill some people. the serial killer come through and murder a motherfucker. Like, we want to see these wild things. Somebody fail. Somebody trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, finish a competition, and then the motherfuckers who couldn't make it to the end and all that shit. The whole thing about winners and losers. We all, you know what I'm saying, are part of this whole little culture of violence. The culture of superiority, the culture of dominance. We're all a part of it in one way or another, right? On this low level, when you see a motherfucker like going out they motherfucking ways to try to tear down another motherfucker, and it ain't never just based on this person against that person. You just gotta keep bringing in bullshit into the mix. Like I said, I heard the dude talking to another dude about his business, and he gave him all kind of props. Oh, you get big money, blah blah blah. Yeah, oh, salute that. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. And then tear down everything that I'm doing. Like, that ain't hating. What? Like, check it out. That dude told you he got that going. Nothing against Black Caesar. You know what I'm saying? That dude told you that. I don't know if he got any videos up showing his company and all that other shit, whatever. And I'm not ever trying to question that man's word. I'm just saying he told this nigga something. And that nigga ran with it. Oh, man, yeah, oh, for real? Oh, man, salute. Blah, 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 blah. You see my shit, and my shit ain't no good. I don't understand that. That's the shit I don't fucking get. Now, the only reason why I'm saying that is because you sit up and like, it ain't like I came at you and said, promote my merchandise, talk about my merchandise. I got merchandise and you don't. None of that. You started talking about my shit. I wasn't paying no attention to you. Oh, his cheap ass shirt. Hold up. What you talking about? What shirt of mine you got? What shirt of mine you done seen? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying, on the camera. You done held it in your hand? You done looked at the material? What you talking about? And if you ain't did that, why are you saying what you saying? Why would you sit up and try to make my shit seem like something? When that nigga told you about his cable company, you didn't say some shit like, yo, you ain't Verizon, you ain't Comcast. What you talking about? Oh, you one of them knockoff ass cable companies, No, first thing out of his mouth was, oh, that's money. You don't know what his client base look like. You don't know what motherfucking service area he in, who he contracting to, none of that shit. You just a dumbass nigga when you hear something that sound like it got dollar signs attached to it, then you an instant dick rider. Same thing with all these niggas. Real quick, when that nigga was dick riding Kevin Leroy, the same way when he was dick riding Kevin Smith. You know what I'm saying? Why was he doing it? Because these men are in better positions than him. So he come in and he lowers his motherfucking head. Get in a position where he gotta borrow something from these motherfuckers, beg from these motherfuckers or whatever the fuck. Then after that, his loyalty is only, says his loyalty is conditional to how much money you keep giving this motherfucker. Y'all can't see that shit? A nigga like that can't tell me nothing. Cause I understand Kevin Leroy on some handicap shit. I don't know. I'm just saying this is the way I heard, the way it came to me. This nigga on some handicap shit. Well, hold up though. Just like in the real life, it's a million motherfuckers out here trying to buy friends. It's a million motherfuckers out here throwing their money around to have company. You dig what I'm saying? I know a mother like that. I was doing the show and I walked up on a cat where he was parked next to me when I went up in that little store when I had that fat shiny nigga on camera. The nigga who pulled up next to me in that motherfucking white Impala, I told him to come by the house. That nigga handicapped. I know a bunch of handicapped ass motherfuckers. Check it out. That nigga handicapped. That's why. Check it out. Side note: when dude asked dude, did he know who had some weed? And I started laughing or whatever the fuck. Dude.
I'm going to regret this, but is there a reason you want to hire a candidate significantly less qualified than the others? She's black. She's suffering. Black people.
We don't hire on the basis of race, Howard.
So we're on the same side. You are on the same side. You're both for dipping.
We are not in for dipping.
Yes, that's the truth. You want to dip our sand. Here, let me show you something.
There is no evidence that our clients have worked for the National Security Agency.
Your Honor, as much as I appreciate the opposition's passion, you have already validated our governmental contract.
Yes, but
I'm
the
not sure why.
existence of those contracts does not mean that our client was engaged in such work.
I'm not sure I understand.
Can you name which of her projects falls under the EPPA exception?
Your Honor, I am stunned at the cynicism on display here. Mrs. Florick knows my client's contracts preclude me from going into detail. No one here has security clearance to hear the details.
So we just have to trust
You
you.
know, you have to trust the United States government.
Running Milk has already misled this court.
Yes, but this isn't about running milk anymore. This is about national security. So the polygraph will proceed.
Hey, you did your best.
I want our announcement to echo Obama's in every way. We've got the steps of the old state Capitol building, same as Obama. Gene, I want the same overcoat for Peter. I mean, the exact same one that Obama wore, and Alicia too. The whole point, people, is to get the press to put the two photos side by side. Obama and Peter.